What is going on, Team Acne? I'm super excited about today's video because I have my good friend, Dr. Tirgari, you can see in the background. I asked him if he could carve out a little bit of time out of his busy schedule to come on and talk to you guys because this man is literally the most knowledgeable guy I know when it comes to skin and skincare. So I knew I could have him on the channel and talk to you guys about stuff that I maybe don't have the knowledge for. So today we're gonna be talking about the 3 things that you should absolutely always avoid when it comes to skincare and when it comes to what you're doing with your skin. So I'm actually here at Dr. Tirgari's offices. This is called Avalon Laser in San Diego. So if you're ever coming through here or if you live here, you should absolutely check them out. Put a link to their socials and their website in the description below. And now, without further ado, I'm gonna hand it over to Dr. Tirgari.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's always a pleasure being here, and I'm really excited to talk to you and your crew. One of the most important questions we get are, what should I do for my skin and what should I avoid for my skin? And we get this question all the time. This is really an important question because it's not just an important thing to go see your skin doctor or get aesthetic services, but it's also important for you to take care of your skin at home. This might actually be even more important for your long-term skincare. First, the most important thing I want to impress on everyone, I can get on a soapbox and talk about this all day, avoid the sun. Now, of course, we live in sunny San Diego, so we didn't come here to go ice fishing, right? We came here to enjoy the sun. However, it's a two-edged sword. As much as we enjoy the sun, as much as we enjoy being outside and all the things that come with it, it is very important for you to realize that sun is not your friend. Sun prematurely ages your skin and causes a host of issues that you want to avoid, okay? Now, we've all heard about skin cancer and so on. That's a very important thing. But let's talk about the things that sun can do to your skin on a much more subtle level. First thing, premature aging. Now, we are in the business of helping people reverse the effects of aging and reverse the effects of time, okay? But the first thing we want to do is make sure that we address prevention, right? It's the same thing as when you go to the gym and you want to stick with a good diet to help augment those results. A good skincare regimen should always include sunscreen. Avoiding of the sun is one of the most important things you can do to prevent premature aging. Why? Because the sun can really damage the collagen and elastin in the skin, which can cause your skin to prematurely sag and age. That's one of the first things you want to avoid when it comes to aging is the effects of the sun on the skin. Okay, those UV rays are not good for you. The second thing that sun can do is cause premature pigmentation. And the pigmentation that occurs with the sun, I mean, we always look at the media with all these beautiful, sunny images of supermodels. But the truth is actually a little bit more different because we have pigmented areas in the skin which are not evenly distributed. So when your skin is exposed to the sun, those pigmented areas can come up in ways that are undesirable. And when you see this uneven pigmentation pattern, it's one of the signs that the eye catches as aging. We see a lot of sun damage and uneven pigmentation, which the eye catches as premature aging, even if you're relatively young. So the second thing that sun can do that you don't want is cause that pigmentation change that is not really attractive or helpful for your skin. Third thing the sun can do, which is really not really helpful, is cause premature lines and wrinkles. Now, part of this could be caused by, part of the aging process. You could look at it lots of different ways. But those lines and wrinkles, whether it's caused by collagen loss or elastin loss, are deeper etches in the skin, and your skin catches those the eye catches those as aging. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. How do you avoid these things? Number one, avoid the sun altogether as much as you can. All right, easier said than done, right? But it's very important that you avoid excessive sun exposure. Most importantly, avoid tanning beds. There's a lot of radiation that's thrown on your skin in such a short space of time. Avoid tanning beds altogether. They're really not good for your skin. Second thing is use a really good sunscreen. An SPF 30 at the very minimum, an SPF 50 at the very least is going to help you really avoid the effects of time and aging on your skin, okay? We prefer a mineral-based sunblock because they tend to be a little bit more effective, but some of the chemical ones are also pretty good, and they're also a little bit more gentle on the skin, and they have better consistency as well. Third thing is cover up. A hat, even if it's just a nice broad hat, it's probably going to do a lot more than you think. It's going to help augment the effects of the sunscreen. So sun avoidance is number one. I can't emphasize it enough. Alrighty, let's go to category number 2. Things you want to avoid for your skin. This is going to be cheap or inappropriate products. Now, there's a lot of people who are looking to make sure that they can, save some money, especially in these times. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but there's some places you don't want to scrimp. One of those things is going to be good skincare. Now, it's important that you choose the right skincare for your skin type. If you have oily skin, you want to make sure you consult with a doctor who knows what they're talking about. If you have, mature skin, it's also important that you choose a product that's going to really help avoid the effects of aging and help build collagen. One thing that you're not going to get with cheap products are those effects. make sure you consult with a physician who knows what they're talking about, has assessed your skin, knows exactly what you need at this particular point in life, and also assesses your skin type, because not all skin is made the same. So if you're very, very fair skin, you want to make sure the product is going to be appropriate for that skin type and protects you from the sun. If you have really dark skin, you also want to make sure that you avoid things that can cause unnecessary pigmentation, because darker skin can pigment. So cheap product, no bueno. The third thing we want to do is make sure if you are getting any type of laser or aesthetic treatment, make sure you're going to an experienced practitioner, because one of the worst things you can do for your skin is choose the wrong product and the wrong laser technology. Why? Let's give you an example. We get a lot of clients who come, for example, who want to get scars, such as acne scars, fixed, and not all machines and technologies are appropriate for all skin types. An experienced provider is going to tell you what machines and technologies are appropriate for your skin. For example, if you're fair-skinned, some of the resurfacing lasers are great for resurfacing scars, but those are not necessarily important or useful for darker skin. For very dark skin, those can actually be really harmful. So make sure that if you are getting any type of laser treatment, even if it's just laser hair removal, make sure that you're using the right technology for your skin type. The worst thing you can do is to go to an inexperienced provider who really doesn't know how to assess your skin and choose the right technology for your particular skin type. How are we doing so far? You guys on board? Okay, so to sum it up, at Avalon Laser, we've seen a lot of clients over the years. We've seen a lot of people from all ages, whether it's teens and preteens, all the way to mature adults who are in retirement. And one thing that we assess and always recommend is make sure you're taking care of your skin when you're not here with us, because we can do our part, but it's very important that you do your part. And some of that avoids, as we said, avoiding the sun, using the right product for your skin type, and of course, making sure that if you're using anything to help rejuvenate your skin, remove unwanted pigmentation, remove unwanted hair, or fix your scars, make sure that you're going to an experienced provider who really knows how to assess your skin and is not using the inappropriate technology that can cause complications and things that might have to get fixed later. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you listening to us. Back to you, Brian.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Follow Dr. Tirgari. I'll put his socials again in the description below. And remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you're part of Team Acne. I'll see you, Skin Bosses, in the very next video.